Hello, beautiful beings. Okay, so the ancients and I have been talking about what exactly is attraction. And just now, they showed me that it's how I feel. It's not whether I have makeup on or not, but it is. Okay, so in a situation where a man found me attractive just because I have makeup on, the way I look when I have makeup on, but wouldn't be attracted to me if I didn't have makeup on, that's that's the conditioned personal identity. That's not who I am attracting. I am attracting somebody that knows that attraction is vibrational, and it's just different. It's different. It's different because the one that I am attracting will see me right away, just like I will see him. Even though we have both learned to not, even though we can see who somebody is, that doesn't mean that they have evolved enough to actually be in a relationship with that person. They haven't shed enough of the useless personal identity yet. But however, no buts. However, my divine partner that's coming in that I keep talking about him because just like the one I went through the twin flame lesson with, I can't shake him. He he's basically always in my energy. We speak telepathically at times. He's been sending me love songs recently. And this isn't anything conscious on his side. They're showing that I too am sending him love songs. Like he's hearing these songs all of a sudden. We hear love songs all day long. But all of a sudden, there'll be this one, mainly when it just starts coming in. It just stands out and it keeps playing like they do, but it keeps playing. And then I'm just like, wait a second, where's that song? It's like it, thank you. It's like it's getting louder. So I will notice it. Yeah, something repeating definitely tends to get louder, doesn't it? So all of a sudden, when I realize, and it's been happening the last few days, and my uh, readings have been just absolutely amazing as far as showing me, but they have also been showing me that he is still working on making decisions based on his soul's calling, what's calling him, his heart's desire, yes, rather than the conditioned ideas of how or who we should be or who we should be with, or yeah, that's just well, that's what's coming through. So that just really validated what I was picking up on earlier, just through the readings that I've been doing for myself. Okay, I'll grab this one deck. But it's so beautiful because I say that a lot, it's so beautiful because it is. If you, which you more than likely have, come from where I was, well, maybe not, I don't know, people don't really talk about it for some reason. Hopefully they'll start talking about it more, but that is being stuck in the mind, being 100% identified with all the thoughts coming in, just feeling tortured every day by the amount of thinking that's going on. They're saying that people don't talk about it very much, even though they do feel tortured by the overthinking in a way. They're not as aware of it as I always was. So yes, that makes perfect sense. My attention was basically always on the fact that I was overthinking. I had no idea that that was adding to it. It's like swimming in jellyfish, drawing it to me by thinking about it more. Why does it have to be like the really, really good stuff? Oh, right. It seemed like the really, really good stuff that I've always wanted in my life, why does it seem like it takes longer to manifest that than the negative stuff? And they're saying that it's because we are shedding off the negative way of thinking that was attracting those situations. And also there's a paradox because, oh, look at that. Look what's on the bottom of the deck. I got just a glimpse of it. Oh my gosh. Decadence, indulgence, the Seven of Cups. I'll probably read that. Squirrel. Right. So we're learning basically the same things. And that's one reason I've shed the feeling of waiting or rushing. I am in full receiving mode. And I feel that I get to relax a lot more than he is right now. Only because, not because I'm better or I've done it better or anything like that. It's because from my, I've noticed throughout the years that men seem to resist the process of ascension more than females. So they're saying that one reason is because we are somehow, it feels like we're more connected, we're more intuitive. So when we get the signs and the all the stuff, all the indicators that yes, we need to grow, we need to let go of that, whatever that is at the time, a way of thinking or a job or a person, whatever. We tend to heed those warnings more quickly than a man does because he's been conditioned in a specific way, the men of humanity, to ignore basically all of their feelings and charge on and be a man, even though you're 2 years old. Don't cry. So, but that's healing. And so my divine partner is very aware of his process. You may be even watching. I don't know. I'm not sure. But if you are, I'm so proud of you because I know how much work this takes and daily diligence. But yeah, it's 100,000% worth it. Any of the growing pains, all the effort. Well, who wouldn't want to feel peaceful and non-troubled by overthinking or really any thinking at all? This morning I woke up and I was just like, wow, what's going on? Did I have bad dreams? Like, why do I just felt off. And for about an hour and a half, I'm like, what is it? I wonder what it is. And they just said, and when I do that, when I'm like, I wonder what it is, I'm basically unconscious. I'm in my mind trying to figure it out. And so at one certain point, like an hour and a half later, they said, it's just a weird feeling day. Like energetically, it just feels really weird right now. Oh, yeah, there's nothing wrong. Nothing at all. They're showing me it was a little pop quiz because my whole life, basically, if I was feeling like that, I immediately would have started thinking about everybody that I love and trying to figure out, I wonder if this is coming from them, and like really tuning into everybody. And 9 times out of 10 or 10 out of 10, I would get who it is. But in the last couple months, maybe up to 3 months, I have shed that off. I didn't even know I was. Oh, right. It was a result, a benefit, a huge benefit of not overextending anymore. It's so incredible. They're showing pulling a thread. Like, oh, I have a little thread sticking out. And then you just keep pulling it and pulling it. And so learning to not overextend, it just goes on and on. The benefits, it was so intricately woven, they're showing me, into the fabric of my existence. Right. It was so interwoven, I felt like it was me. It just automatically overextending. They're showing that's like a self-preservation type thing also. Right. There's fight, flight, or freeze, but there's a new one that I didn't know about until like last year, is fawn. It's getting closer to the one that you're most afraid of. So I'm shedding all that, and see, so that would result in overextending. And what is that really overextending? That is negating how I feel to try to make somebody else happy, basically because there's some type of fear. So fear is at the taproot of everything that I have ascended out of. It becomes so much more effortless as time goes by, for sure. So, Rain, look at that beautiful blank canvas. I can't wait to show you what I've decided to paint on there. I'm very excited. One thing also that I'm shedding is inertia. Inertia is when I think about, I believe, is when I think about doing something and I can see myself doing it, and I know how amazing I would feel if I did it. And that's like, for example, painting what I want to paint on this door. I am shedding not doing it. There's no like perfect time. I kind of wait for this feeling of inspiration, but I let days and days and days go by and I don't do it. The only thing missing is that I'm not doing it. I just need to start. I need to get the picture and look at it and set it up and just start. I can't mess it up. If I mess it up, I can just paint over it and start over. So I'm going to do that. I'm really excited about it. I just love the color that's on there. It's just so vibrant and so deep. It's not super blinding, but it holds so much light. Yeah, it's a good one. What is it called? It's like a parrot green. But I don't think that, oh wait, I think I have it. I have some. I want to tell you in case you love it too. Parakeet. Yeah, it doesn't even say green on it. It's just, isn't it so beautiful? I get these at Walmart. Almost all the paint that you see in my tiny home, anything artistic wise I've done, I got all my supplies from Walmart. This was 59 cents. And I've just enjoyed the color so much. And I got 3 little bottles of it. I can get all the colors I want. My granddaughters and I really like to paint rocks. Okay, I'm going to read this card. Are we done on that train of thought? That was such a cool way to put it. Decadence, indulgence. Oh my gosh. Look what's next. Gosh, I get new glasses, you guys. You can't see through these, but these are my readers. And I mean, the frames are really cool and they last, I don't know, like 5 months or something. But, they were only like $35 off of Zenny. But every single pair I've ever gotten, I finally get it eventually. There's always ends up being this smeary streak down the center. Yeah, on both of them. Those and I'm nearsighted and farsighted. So these are just a mess to look out. They still work just fine. And I have an optometrist appointment. Ocean said she was very proud of me for doing it. It's in January. And I'm just really excited. After I saw Beauty's new glasses, I was just like, I have to go to where you're going. Because if Beauty had a good experience somewhere, I'm going to go see those people because she does not like people. She doesn't like being around them. Oh, I love her so much. She doesn't like being around them, never has. And it's not like she hates them. She just doesn't like how she feels when she's around them. We do talk about it. We hold deep songs about it. Not super often, because it's just basically who she is, and it's part of her life lessons. They're saying it's part of, she chose to be that way. So she could, because we can go, oh yeah, but I'm just that way. And yeah, the personal identity definitely says that. Well, that's just the way I am. No, it's never just the way we are. We can always change it by shining our light of awareness on it. But a person wants to have to be different. So, okay. That was a new step for me. Oh, wow. Right. Because just now, the first time it was a different train of thought, but then just now I feel like the thoughts just fell off a cliff. Oh yeah, I was talking about my glasses. But just now, instead of going, oh, what was I saying? I'm just going to let it go. Yeah, that's what I'm going to start doing. That felt really, really good. So I'm shedding the belief that I was forgetting. So I'm attractive. They told me, picture how you feel, assimilate that feeling, like get that feeling back when you feel incredibly attractive, like just the most beautiful you've ever felt. I feel like that a lot because I just feel so peaceful. And my mind is so quiet most of the time. That's when I feel the most beautiful. And so they're just like, yeah, remember that. And the feeling of being in love, they have me stop and really just dive into that also sometimes. That's all helping. Vibrationally, they're showing me my divine partner coming to me. Oh, right. And I'm coming to him. Right. Okay. So it's not just him traveling to me. I'm traveling towards him vibrationally also. That's beautiful. I love that. So the more I do my part, I don't try to conjure up thoughts about him, they just come in. And so the ancients will be like, yeah, remember the times that you felt like you were in love? And I will just dive right into it when a thought about my divine partner comes in. It's a song, or yeah, I just start having a conversation with him. And then I'm doing it before I realize it, and then I go, wait a second. Are you talking to me too? Like literally out loud? Yeah, it's a lot how I used to talk to the person I went through the twin flame lesson with. We were so telepathically connected. It was all day, every day. And since he has dropped his physical form, I'm all the way through it now, but it was pretty terrifying because once he didn't have a physical form, he was coming through way too loud. Way too loud, way too frantic and desperate feeling. No, it felt a lot like before he had dropped his physical form, his energy felt very desperate to me. Because I had removed pain from his physical body when I worked for him for a year and a half. And so when I heard one day, look at his Facebook page, I had to, I said, no, absolutely not. I sat down I was cleaning somebody's house. I sat down on the edge of their bed. They said it so loudly. It was like they were yelling at me. Look at his Facebook page. I was just like, no way, man. I'm not doing it. I haven't looked at it for over 2 years. I'm not unblocking him and looking now. I'm not going to see anything different. And I stood up with resolve and I walked out like I made it right to the bedroom doorway. And they said, look at it. Okay. I unblocked him and I looked at it. And that's when I saw that he had cancer. And yeah. So I reblocked him after that because I felt like I had access to it felt like I was being manipulated, because he was so desperate. He knew on some level, he knew on some level that I could help heal him. And no, absolutely not. That was way too much for me. I tried to do that at one point. That's why I have a picture of an angel. But this time, if I were to overextend, believe me, it wasn't just like, oh, no way, I'm not going to do that. Because I really felt like I could help him physically. But they were his lessons to learn. No way. And it would have more than likely cost me my life. Really bad repercussions. Not just getting my ass kicked. And I knew that. So it didn't take me very long at all. I mean, I blocked him right away before I even left that house. And And I just, I was already making YouTube videos, and I was talking to him, and, saying about how I wouldn't be able to save a drowning man, more than likely. And that's what his energy felt like. And yeah, we just learned so much together. And so my divine partner that's coming in, Jonathan, Elaine Thorpe channels Jonathan, he's her twin soul. Him and Genevieve is Elaine's other spirit guide besides Jonathan. They both said, when I asked about my divine partner, Jonathan said, your romantic partner? I said, yes. I didn't like to put it in that box, but, I had to give him the context. And immediately Genevieve jumped in, and Jonathan was saying, he's a very lively fellow. I have it written down. I'll read it to you. He's a very lively fellow. And that's when Genevieve came in and was just talking about how supportive he is and how we're on the same path. And of course, yeah, we feel so much alike. And I just love that I know that I exist. So why doesn't my divine counterpart? Of course he does, because that's a part of my life purpose. Is it's not just about the romance. That's not the first and foremost reason that we are coming together. It is to help humanity. And he has felt driven also. He hasn't been able to let this go. And he too has been through years and years and years of ascension. As I'm saying this is news to me. It's very exciting, and that's one reason I love to record these videos so much. And I forget too, for a few days. I forget what validation it is, because I'm channeling. It may not seem like I'm channeling because I talk about my own life and all that. Okay, they just took something out of a folder. The folder, when something is trying to come in now to take me out of my flow, they just put it in a folder now. So I won't, take my awareness there. It seems like when I do, I lose where I was. Yeah, we were onto something earlier, and it was just coming in, but I didn't want to stop where I was. Okay, so what was the one on the bottom? Oh yeah, enjoying the outcome. The 10 of Pentacles. Healing and second chance. So I don't know if I know this person. If you're picking it up intuitively, if you can, ask your guides, does Mamaji know? Does she already know her divine counterpart? I just don't know. Earlier, see, that's gone now too. Okay, so yeah, okay, I did. I drew both of these. The bondage card, when I specifically asked about my divine partner. Bondage, what is it? It's issues of control and freedom. So, right, it's exactly what we were talking about earlier, about it feels like, yeah, he's just going through more sheds, but he's willing though. He's willing. Even if we're willing, it can be painful. That's why it's so important to have people to help you through it, to help shine a light on your path. It makes it a lot easier than going solo. I never had to go solo because I've always had my guides and people show up in my life at just the right time. Of course, books and videos on YouTube, Eckhart, Muji, Test of Courage. Yep, I've been getting that one also. And yeah, I feel that we're in the same exact place, but different places, stages, for sure. But he's closer. They're showing me the tip of a snake's tail. He is in the very tip of the tail, that is shedding off. Oh, that's so beautiful. Yeah, that's good news. If you're watching this, you're at the very tail end there. The tail end, of course. Oh, here we go. Change, release the past. Yeah, that's absolutely beautiful. And we're releasing the past in so many different ways that we can't even imagine, until one day, all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, wow, that not overextending sure has a ripple effect. It has just led to so much peace in my life. To not give my precious energy, my happy, happy ancient energy, because of the ancients. But it sounded like I just said my happy ancient energy, which it is. And I just saw myself in Egypt. I feel very connected to Egypt. I have for a very long time. And I feel that I was there. I feel I lived there. And I also feel that well, the name of my hair is Pythia. She was the oracle at Delphi. And I've had these almost memories. These specifically that come in quite often. I see pillars, the white pillars. I see the really long, I'm like standing on a balcony type thing with the white pillars in this, looking out onto this beautiful, beautiful expansive garden with a pond, like a really long pond all the way down, and then a tree line. Yeah, I've had a vision of that. This is actually the first time I've ever been able to verbalize what I'm seeing, because it's the same length of a flash usually, and if I could just have a little bit more, and I did the other day, I'm seeing it right now, and I feel that that's a memory. I really do. So I feel that there's nothing I need to do except if there is anything that I still need to do to help manifest what's here for me. What is it, ancients? Billy Joel, keeping the faith. Yeah, just keep being peaceful. Keep they're showing me The Secret, the movie. Did you ever see that? She said, no, like I know, like I know. And I've always felt that way about holding satsang. After Papa G, oh my gosh, you guys. After Papa G came to me in the field that day and said, your name is Mamaji, you will help millions of people, no matter what I have went through or what has went through me, I've never doubted it. I've always known. Yeah, that was a light on my path, even when it got super dark. Okay, what else we got? Contemplation. Let's read that one. The other ones are very obvious, but in this lineup, oh, that's my love. Well, I feel like it's myself also. I'm always contemplating. What is it? The Eight of Cups? Oh, there it is. You're in one of those existential fog zones that should come with warning signs. You're wondering what it's all about, this existence thing. I always do. I always do that. Not in the way they're saying it here, but yes, I always do that. I hurt myself last night looking at the universe from the from the Hubble telescope pictures. I go so far in my mind with it that it hurts. I can't go any further. It literally won't go any further, and it makes me feel panicky inside if I try to go too far. It's been that way since I was a kid. I used to lay there on the grass and really try to figure it out. Oh, you're wondering what it's all about, this existence thing. Are you really just a fun ride? Ancients, please read for me. Are you really just a fun ride for a piece of DNA determined to get passed on to another generation? Come on. There's a lot more. That's funny. There's a lot more to you than a random dot on life's matrix. Take yourself to, why am I laughing? Take yourself to bed, get a massage, read Hermann Hesse, Siddhartha? I have that. Okay, I'll read it again. I have it right up in my cupboard. Indulge this fog until you can't stand yourself anymore. Oh, okay, I know what they're talking about. I've been resting. I've been nurturing myself and laying on the couch more than I ever have in my whole life. And incorporating a little bit of exercising. Yeah, it's pretty interesting where I've landed. Dare I say that you now know how everyone else has been feeling? Indulge in fog until you can't stand yourself anymore. Treat them to some of your famous laughter and show them your back. Oh, your famous laughter. That's so funny. Oh, I couldn't stop laughing just now. I'm not sure why. Okay, I'm going to read Blessed Love Life. Oh my gosh, seriously? Oh, it's on the next page. Of course it is. This card, I will be more grateful for the glasses that I'm getting than I ever have been grateful for glasses in my whole life. And I'm going to take such good care of them. 10 of Cups. This card means they're saying there's something to spending a lot of money on something sometimes. It really helps us appreciate it even more. And I will be. I'll be spending quite a bit of money on my new glasses. I do have insurance. However, I don't want the insurance that just my insurance I don't want the glasses my insurance pays for. I want to get some that I absolutely love, like these. I love these brow line glasses. They're my favorite I've ever had. The tortoise shell like that. This card means you've hit, here we go. She had her eyes closed, and for manifestational purposes, I don't have any of my cards with their eyes closed anymore, because their eyes need to be wide open to see what's coming. Meditation cards, fine, they can have their eyes closed, but for some reason, this person decided to have most of the eyes closed. This card means, oh, so I believe that. I believe that having their eyes open, they're showing me the secret again. This man was surrounded by all these pictures that he painted of women like looking away from him, and he couldn't get a date. And so he started painting women looking towards him, and he was dating all the time. And so I learned from all the laws of attraction stuff that has come to me, that I've attracted in my life, that I couldn't make eyes on her for some reason. I could try again, but sunglasses. Yeah, I wear my sunglasses at night. Yeah, because my future's so bright. I gotta wear shades. That's what it is. My future's so bright. I gotta wear shades. And the future is right now. There is no past. There is no future. It's literally always right now. When I say tomorrow, whatever happens is going to be right now. Always. It's never ever different than that. Always right now. So when I run into my divine partner, which I think that's exactly how it's going to be, or unless I've already met him, but it'll still be right now. I don't have to think about it or wait for it. I mean, thoughts of him come through, but I'm not waiting anymore like I used to. I've shed that personal conditioning, identity. I was talking to the ancients about that today. Am I like doing it right? I'm still thinking about him. I thought I'd get to a point where I wasn't thinking about him at all. And they're just showing me how the thinking about him is completely different than it used to be. It used to be a need on my personal identity's part. And it's not a need to me, though. It's a knowing. From need to knowing. Okay, that needs to be a chapter in one of my books. From need to knowing. That's awesome. Okay. This card means you've hit the existential jackpot. This is what life is all about. Happiness and bliss are spiritual. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, did you hear that? And they are their own rewards. Oh my gosh. So true. Yeah, the bliss of the joy of being. I'm like, what does that mean? What is it? And the other day they showed me that the joy of being is different than like something happening and being happy and excited about it. I was comparing it to that. And the other day, when I was just being quiet, people call it meditating, but I was fully immersed in presence. And all of a sudden, it was subtle, but I was like, oh, wait. Not subtle, though. It's just the feeling of presence in this physical form, of having all my attention focused there. It's that feeling. And I realized all of a sudden it was like, wait, like I was remembering something. It was coming in. It's like when the ancients are just about ready to say something, they're saying something, and I'm seeing it coming. I was just like, wait a minute, I'm already feeling the joy of being. My mind was telling me that it was something else. It should be something else. No, it's, of course, what I'm already feeling. That's why it's so sneaky. That's why it takes so long to remember. It's because we're already feeling it. We've just momentarily gotten eclipsed by the mind, the thoughts, not the mind, the thoughts. And they are their own rewards. Now you've wisened up about just how meaningless some of the stuff you've pursued is. Yes. And you can get on with doing the right thing with all your good fortune. Keep those you love close to you and hold each other. Now that you've achieved so much, you know it's holding your loved one on a cold night, hearing your child say, I love you, seeing your garden grow, or watching a sunset, a sunrise, something that makes your heart sing. Love your life and help others love theirs too. Wow, that's so much more than I thought it was. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I kept getting these, like the, what was that one? It was the bondage card. And then last night when I was drawing, I was just like, wait a minute, this doesn't match like where I'm at right now. Is there something I'm missing? And they made it plainly obvious that, well, this is your love. This is where your love is at. Because I've been doing separate readings on him also. My readings, there's not very many cards. Well, who knows? Who knows how many cards there's going to be? I actually never know. Okay, so, oh my gosh. I was with Moonstar yesterday and I said, hey, remember when I said I got the sun card and I said, yeah, it's the best card in the deck. And she said, no, I thought the world card was. And it just blew me away because I didn't know she knew anything about the cards. But she just, it was claircognizance. She just knew. Ocean experiences that too. And we just started laughing and laughing yesterday. And there it is. Wow. See, the cards show up just however they want to. Okay, so it's, I know where this one is. This card indicates that material wealth, recognition, and even long overdue rewards from VIPs are all imminent. I put an exclamation point there and I underlined all of that. It is well deserved. Behind the sudden success story, others will see a time of tests of courage, hard work, and devotion to your spiritual journey. Your intuition into this new stage has been, initiation into this new stage has been successful, and now the universe's abundance is linked to you. There may be a new beginning of some kind, and new challenges are definitely on the way. You are about to start another phase of your karmic journey. This card indicates that a brilliant new phase of this adventure called your life is about to unfold. Karmic is not negative. Um, you know, it can be, but in this case, it's not. This is my, like, basically in Emmett Fox, Power Through Constructive Thinking. I don't know how many times I read that. Literally, I don't know. What was it in there? I was just thinking I need to read that book again. I'd see it so much more clearly now. It was one of my guides, though. Dang, now I can't remember what I was going to say about that. Maybe it'll come back. Okay, I'll read the world card. Oh, I already did. What do you want me to... New challenges and karmic stood out. And to me, the challenges ahead, even if they're challenging, aren't going to be anything like the last 12 plus years of this ascension. Yeah, it won't be anything like that. It's not all peaceful now and then all of a sudden the shit's going to hit the fan. No, that's not how this works. You do your work to the very best of your ability and go as willingly as possible with as least resistance as possible, and everything will work out just great. Yep. I think that's it for now. It's probably a long ass video. That's all right. Oh yeah, I gotta show you what Moonstar gave me yesterday. She gave me the plant, and she gave me this little guy. He's crystal. He's so joyous. It looks like he's holding a heart in his hand. It's not heart-shaped, but, you know, green always represents the heart. The heart to me. I just love him. She said she saw him and she knew she had to get him for me. All right, that's it for now. satsangwithmamaji@gmail.com. We love you so much.